I'm Andrew Petter, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to another event in this, the 10th anniversary edition of the Indian Summer Festival.
Congratulations, Indian Summer Festival. Wow, you are 10.
All systems go. Happy 10th anniversary edition.
Happy 10th anniversary, ISF.
I'm so excited about the Indian Summer Fest that is going on right now.
This festival is truly where the world meets.
I want to congratulate Suresh, Laura, and team for 10 amazing years of the Indian Summer Festival.
For finding a way to not let a little thing like COVID-19 stand in the way of a festival that is so important in the cultural life of this community.
Wow, it's been such an incredible festival, and the beauty is that we have 10 incredible events we can enjoy all summer long.
How happy I am to have been part of your journey right from the beginning. Food, literature, music, dance, and a whole lot of fun.
They bring out the best of art, culture, musicians, and it's just so wonderful to see the talent. And we are very grateful to be part of it.
I wish you all the best, stay safe, and have a great event.
Congratulations to you, and may you live on for many more decades to come. God bless.
I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.
Hi, I'm Suresh, the co-founder and artistic director.
Hi, I'm Laura Bispalco, the co-founding managing director. Hi, I'm Almira Bardai, the Communications and Development Manager.
Hi, I'm Jillian Kofsky. I'm the Finance and Operations Manager.
I'm Laura June Albert. I'm the Grants and Community Initiatives Manager.
My name's Pavin Diol, and I'm the festival producer.
I'm Mimi Abrahams, and I am the festival's production manager.
I'm Carmel Tanaka, and I'm the Audience Services and Administrative Coordinator.
I'm Julia Pezzotto, and I'm the Digital Content Specialist.
I'm Rob Eccles, and I'm the Communications Designer.
And together we're Team ISF2020.
Welcome to Indian Summer Festival and to this very last event of our 10th anniversary edition. We've got some incredible music lined up for you tonight, but before more words are said or a single note is sung, I'd like us to hear from someone we at the festival hold in very high regard, the great Musqueam weaver and knowledge keeper Deborah Sparrow, who joins us from the river that runs through her ancestral territories and extends words of welcome to us all.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you here to our Stalo River, a place where a river of language happens. I'd like to hold my hands up to the Indian Summer Festival for taking this opportunity to ask me to come forward and have a few words to say to everyone out there who has been following them through these last few sessions that they've had. It's been an amazing journey to view and listen to all of the beautiful people who have come forward with every walk of life. That knowledge flows through each and every one of us, and this river is connected. And what a appropriate title for this year's 10th anniversary, Open, 10 in our language. 10 years of this journey. And what a journey it's been when we come to the time that we're in today, and we're having to deal with how the world stood still, how we've all had to come to our knees and reevaluate who we are as not only human beings but as spirits. And that's why it's so important to come to our rivers, to come to our languages, to come to an understanding of how we balance what was with what is. And that's been the teachings of my people here in Musqueam, where we stand today. Musqueam is as old as time. We go back thousands and thousands of years, not 150. When asked of the First Nations people, who said this land belonged to you? I do not see it written anywhere. It was a statement made by one of our prime ministers to our people. And a reply comes that it isn't written on a mountaintop. It's written in the earth. So wherever we open the earth in all of this land that we're in today, we find evidence of how we wrote what is important to our language and how we interpret it and we speak. And so today the common language is of course English, that we might all understand one another and learn as we move forward, how do we balance this world that we live in. In the background, we can hear the Vancouver airport. We can hear those planes taking off again when they've been silenced for 3 months. And what a nice silence it was for Musqueam, because we didn't have to listen to the busyness of the world. But the world itself, in those planes going back and forth, brings us together in an understanding. And so we are at a crossroads of understanding, what do we do as we move forward? Well, my grandfather told me, for every step you take forward, remember to take as many and more backwards, so that you're always, always connected to who you are. And I want to hold my hands up to my friend Marianne Nicholson, who, when she came and was a guest for everyone, she wrote it on a mountaintop. She took the history of her people and brought forward that important information. And I want to hold my hands up to my friend Christy Charles, who also was a guest, in speaking our language on behalf of us who only know a few words when the language was taken away. And to Celia Joseph, who came forward and sang our songs. We all have songs to sing. We all have a connection made through what we do. And the great Maya Angelou said, we're as much alike as we are different. So let's celebrate those differences throughout the world. Let's take the veins of these rivers that flow all through the world and connect each other and come to an understanding that we need to stop and reevaluate who we are. So on behalf of my Musqueam people, but not just on behalf of the people that live today, on behalf of my ancestors who are standing beside me, it is for them that I exist, and the blanket that is wrapped around me is dedicated to that history of knowledge. It is my responsibility to bring forward the silencing of these blankets for 30 years. And the one that I'm wearing is dedicated to reconciliation. It's called Golden Threads from Heaven. And in the heavens are the universe. And in the universe lies so many understandings that we are all connected to that universe. And there's a fine thread, that imaginary, that people can't see, that connect us to our history through the universe. And those messages are allowed to come down genetically to each and every one of us. You are all connected. We are all connected. So I'd like to hold my hands up for the Open, the 10 years that the Indian Summer Festival has been here, and we hope to hold our hands up and wish them 10 more years, and that we'll still be friends with them at the end of that time. Haj Kasiem. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deborah. We're grateful to have your friendship and your wisdom. As Deborah mentioned, this virtual edition has been quite a journey, and I'd really like to thank the 70 artists and 80,000 audience members from 29 countries who've made it possible. We're so heartened by the impact we've had. We've been supporting this by many people who donated to our cause to help pay artists and team members fairly and help us keep doing the work we do. And tonight, I ask those of you watching to make a contribution, even if it's $5 as the equivalent of a ticket to this event where we present some top caliber talent for free. Links will show up in the chat channels that tell you how you can do that. We have a very small window, another 48 hours to make ends meet for our fundraising campaign to close, and we can't do it without you. So thank you for extending any help you can. And in that vein, I want to acknowledge that there are some organizations that have brought us this far. Simon Fraser University, our founding partners, helped us get this festival off the ground 10 years ago, and they're still with us. The University of British Columbia and Langara College have been major partners of ours for the past few years. And RBC supports the emerging artists at our festival. This particular event couldn't have been possible without an incredible organization called Creative BC, who support BC's creative industries and our festival, as well as they also support a new initiative and a platform called Sound On which has just launched to amplify the music voices in British Columbia, and we're thrilled to partner with them for this event this evening. Finally, I'd like to thank East India Carpets, Ravi, Sidhu, and Asha Fraser. Your carpets turn every piece of ground into a place of welcome, and that's exactly what you do in the community. Thank you so much for being a home. And now, I'd like to step back and introduce you to our host for the evening, Michelle Elliott. Many of you will have heard her on CBC, where she's the host of BC Today. What you don't know is that she's also a huge fan of old school R&B and hip-hop and impromptu dance parties. So she's in the right place, and you're in the good hands of Michelle Elliott. Over to you, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Sirish. Hello, everyone. He's right, by the way. I'm thrilled to be celebrating Indian Summer Festival's 10th anniversary with you. This also marks 10 years of CBC Vancouver's sponsorship of the festival, and we're proud to be one of its premier media partners. Congratulations to all of the organizers for 10 years of this festival for the curious mind that brings people together from right across the globe. So here's what's in store. There are two parts to this evening. First, we have Tributaries, and that is the evening of music put together by Jarrett Martineau, host of Reclaimed on CBC. Tributaries features mini concerts by some of the most exciting musicians on the continent, and it is streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Zoom. Tributaries will run for about 90 minutes, and then anyone who's watching this from the Zoom room will be treated to an after party with DJs Lil India and MC Horsepowar. At that point, my work will be done, but yes, I cannot wait to join you on the dance floor. For those of you in Metro Vancouver who signed up for the special package, you are probably right this very minute digging into that fantastic dinner that came to your door from Chef Tushar of Indian Pantry. I've got it right here. It's an amazing menu. I hope you're enjoying it just as much as I am. Just try the first course. It is fantastic. So we have great weather, amazing food, delicious food, and fantastic music, of course. So let's get this party started, shall we? I'd like to welcome the guest curator of this evening's musical offering, Jarrett Martineau. You know him well as a leading voice in Indigenous media and cultural production. He is a real leader in music, culture, and the arts. And of course, he's the host, creator, and producer of Reclaimed, the first ever Indigenous music series on CBC Radio, CBC Music, and Sirius XM. Jarrett, hello. Jarrett, I believe you are on mute at the moment.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Hi.
Hi, so nice to be with you.
Very good to hear your voice. I'm so happy to be with you. What a fantastic lineup we have in store. What are you most excited about?
I'm just most excited about sharing all of this music that we've put together with everyone that's been tuning into the Indian Summer Festival. I mean, I think in so many ways, it's a bit of a miracle that the whole festival has been able to come together in the midst of such an insane time. And especially for the performances tonight, it's been really wonderful to work with all the artists and get these performances ready.
It is a really impressive feat to have put this all together. And as you just alluded to, and we heard earlier, you know, we're in this time of being mostly apart. What role does music play in keeping us together?
Well, I mean, I like many, I think, have been missing music and listening to music as much as I can throughout all of this time. But there's something different about listening to it, you know, just solo and on your headphones than instead of being in a big space where we'd be able to kind of commune together in a festival environment. But I think that power doesn't go away just because we have to experience it or have the opportunity to experience it in new ways. And I think that a lot of what we're doing through this summer, and in particular tonight with Tributaries and with the closing event, is an experiment toward trying to find that same spirit about how we can still enjoy being together in new ways. And I think that this is a great place to start.
I can't wait to enjoy it. You and I are going to check in at points throughout the evening, but tell us about the first two performances.
Sure. Well, I mean, to say that the overall program tonight does span a pretty wide geography, which is part of its beauty. And I wanted to start and also keep a real central focus with the incredible talent that we have here in the city of Vancouver. And we're starting with an artist who is a Juno winner and a Grammy winner in his work with all kinds of heavyweights in the hip hop and R&B worlds, but unto himself is an incredible songwriter, an incredible musician, and I think one of Vancouver's best kept secrets. Chin and Jetty.
You're absolutely right. I've been a fan since way back when bass was around.
Exactly.
Here now is Chin and Jetty.
All right. Hey, what's up? I'm Chin and Jetty, and welcome to the Indian Summerfest. I'm going to play you a few songs, so let's get started. If you think you could be my darkest night, then I think I could be your sunrise. If you think you could wipe the sands from my feet, I think I'll hold you, baby, until you fall asleep. What are you willing to give to me? Oh, what are you willing to give to me? Yeah. What are you willing to give to me? 'Cause I know just how hard it is to set your spirit free. Now I think it's kind of funny when you and I start to fight. The heart's direction and keeping each other tight. And show me your fears and I swear you'll understand. Now if I cried a man's tears, would you dry my eyes? Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of all my fears, nothing can come before me knowing you are near. We were just strangers, now we're more than friends. You're all I need, you're my deliverance. Yeah, yeah. What are you willing to give to me? What are you willing to give to me? What are you willing to give to me? 'Cause I know just how hard it is. Set your spirit free. Oh, oh, oh. Set your spirit free. Set your spirit free. Thank you so much. I'll be back in a few minutes with a special guest. See you in a bit. Okay, here we go. 3, 4. What's the point of making love do things you know it shouldn't do? What's the point of running from the underlying truth? What's the point of saying things that you don't really mean? Tell me like it is. Don't make me skip the in-between. Inch by inch, blow by blow, you're digging deeper into each other's soul. Trying so hard to make this garden grow, but you're killing fertile ground. You're killing fertile ground. Love is not war. So what the hell we fighting for? Love is not war. I can't do this anymore, 'cause love is not war. Yeah. tongue is like a razor blade, it's cutting into me. I'm wounded by the things you said when you should have set me free. You try to put us on display for everyone to see. Just tell me like it is, not like the way you want it to be. Yeah, it's fighting blow by blow. I'm digging deeper, deeper into your soul. They're trying so hard to make this garden grow, but we're killing fertile ground. We're killing fertile ground. Oh, now love is no war. So what the hell we fighting for? 'Cause love is not war. Oh, I can't do this anymore. No, love is not war. Love is not war. So what the hell we fighting for? Love is not war. Oh, I can't do this anymore. 'Cause love is not war. Yeah, love is not war. Love is not war, war. Love is not war. Love is not war. You and me, not war, war, war. Let it be, not war, war, war. Just live in peace, not war, war, war. Set me free, not war, war, war. For you and me, it's not war, war, war. Just you and me, it's not war, war, war. Just live in peace, not war, war, war. Let's live in peace, yeah, not war. So what the hell we fighting for? I don't know. Love is not war. I can't do this anymore. Love is not war. Thank you very much. All right, so the next song we're going to play, this is Tarun, by the way. Say hi to the world. All right, so this next song is from a project that we both created over this weird time in our lives. I was in Toronto, and you were where?
Cortez Island.
There you go, on Cortez Island, folks. And I would write songs and put some music together and send it over to Tarun, and he would put his parts into it. And last week I was just telling him, I think we have a really nice sounding EP, so here's the song from it. And it's called Falling. It's been a long road. Nobody knows what you've been through or your point of view. Living in your head, trying to wake the dead. Watch out, they'll come for you. But it's up for you to choose, yeah. Falling, falling. You've been falling, falling, falling. There's not a lot that I can do. You're falling, falling. You've been falling, falling, falling. There's not a lot that I can do. Can't wrap it around my brain. It's driven me away. It's hard to stay in tune. There's not a lot that I can do. Don't give it all away. Don't put yourself on display. Don't Baby, just watch what you say, or there'll be nothing left of you, yeah. You're falling, yeah. You've been falling, falling, falling. Oh, you've been falling. You've been falling, falling, falling. What you gonna do when they come for you? You're falling in and out, and it don't feel so good. What you gonna do when they come for you? It don't look so good on you. It's been a long road. Nobody knows what you've been through. What you've been through. Oh, 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 you've been falling. You've been falling. You've been falling, 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 falling. I've been falling, falling for you. I've been falling, and you know what to do. I've been falling, 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 falling like, Thank you. Appreciate it.
3, 2, 1.
That was Chin and Jetty, iconic really in Canadian soul and R&B. Jarrett, how lovely was that to listen to that sitting in the sunshine? I think you're on mute again, Jarrett. We're all learning how Zoom works, I think over the last couple of months. That was great.
Yeah, it was so beautiful, and it like feels like summer hearing those songs.
It sure does. And he snuck in, he brought in a special surprise guest.
You know, we've got a lot of heavy hitters tonight. Yeah, special guest on tabla, Tarun Nair, who's an amazing musician here in the city and also part of the 5X Festival and a good friend of Chin and Jetty. So yeah, lovely to see that collaboration too. And hear some new music from Chin.
Yeah, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Heard it here first, folks. Why don't you tell us about our next artist?
So I wanted to actually pair these performances for this evening because we're seeing, I think, so much interest in the Vancouver music community about mentorship and connection and intergenerational connection. And artists who are more established like Chin have been really big supporters of the next wave and the next generation of artists that are coming up. And the next artist that we're going to hear is an artist named Nila, who is a fairly recent introduction in my musical world. And just getting started in what she does, but a beautiful take on R&B. And she's been working with Chin on some production for her project. So there's some like direct connection in the musicians tonight.
Fantastic. Here now is Nila.
Hello, Indian Summer Festival. I'm Nila. Time on my hands since I've been locked away. I ain't got no plans, no. And the sound of the rain against my window pane is slowly driving me insane. I'm going down, 'cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Sleep don't come easy, boy, please believe me. Since you've been gone, everything's going wrong. Why'd you have to say goodbye? Look what you've done to me. I can't stop these tears from falling from you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Ooh, baby, love going down, going down. Oh, I'm going down. I'm going down. Ooh, I'm going down. I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Going down, going down. I don't know what I'd do if I ever lose you. I'd be going down. I said I'd be going down. Please forgive me, baby. I'm so sorry, 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 sorry. What did I do wrong? I said, what did I do wrong? Please forgive me, baby. Come on home. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going Time waits for no man. Man, I can't wait for you. We had a place we had to share. Now I think I'm done with you. Did you think I wouldn't catch on? Did you really think I was confused? Ain't hard to tell, I know you well. Now I'm gonna let you choose. Let me make it easy on you. Let me make it easy on you. I'm packing my bags, I'm taking my things, 'cause I know we're through. Let me make it easy on you. Let me make it easy on you. You can have what's left, I'm done with all this. I'm on to something new. Must have thought me weak or scared. I know we're through. Let me make it easy on you. Let me make it easy on you. You can have what's left. I'm done with all this. I'm on to something new. I'm on to something new. Yeah, I'm on to something new. I'm on to something new. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Let me make it easy on you. Hush, hush, keep it down, down. Ain't nobody got to know. Don't rush, 'cause you're downtown. I'ma be up a few hours more. I've been waiting for you all night. Hey, are you ready to cross all the lines? Oh, let it down, let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. Let it down, let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. You can trust, I want the same thing. I don't know why you're tripping now. What's the fuss? You acting crazy when we both already know. Don't you know you're just a plaything? I don't wanna know what's on your heart. I am looking to catch feelings. This ain't the place you wanna start. Let it down, let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. Let it down, let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. Let it down, let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. Let it down. I'm just let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. I know what I want, I know what I need. Tell me if you want the same thing. I know what I want, I know what I need. You can let your guard down. Let it down, let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. Let it down, let it down, let it down. You can let your guard down. You can let your guard down. Hey. I know the reason. It's intoxicating. It's a momentary lapse of reason. You were my temple, you were my safety, my new religion. Thought you could save me, but I don't need saving. I woke up from a state of confusion. I know now that there's more to us than a feeling. let you take, can't let you take this heart inside of me. This I'm gonna keep. This I'm gonna keep.
That was Nila. What a voice. Jarrett, I loved her fresh take on that Mary J. Blige song.
I know, right? So good.
It brought me right back. Hey, you know what? We're getting lots of comments from people who are watching on Zoom, on Facebook. Aaron Stevens wrote us on Zoom. Thanks for bringing the best of spirit and culture, music, food, literature from India, and many other surprising places around the world. The food from Tushar from Indian Pantry, first time for us, was delicious. Definitely, we will become customers now, and we're proud to be supporters of Indian Summer Festival for the past 10 years on behalf of Nature's Path Organic Foods and our family. Priya Nand on Facebook writes, beautiful music and words, very creative. Amanda Burrows on Facebook also says, thank you for this amazing festival. And the health minister, Adrian Dix, and the poet, Renee Saklilar, are watching on Zoom. And they say, congrats, ISF team, fabulous food, and so looking forward to this evening. Thank you so much for watching, all of you, and do feel free to share your comments with us as well. We'll be reading some more of them throughout the evening. And Jarrett Martineau joins me now. He curated this whole musical set for us. Jarrett, why don't you tell us about the next artist?
Okay, so I want to just actually talk about coming up at the end of this part of the program. We have an incredible performance from Madison McFerrin that I'm super excited to share with everyone. But this next performance is something that everyone's going to get to sit back and really dig into this for a little while. It's an epic collaboration led by an amazing oud and guitar player here in Vancouver named Gord Gordina, who is a legend in the Vancouver music scene, collaborating with musicians that he has any number of collaborations going on at any one time. But this one is very, very special that it came together for tonight for the Indian Summer Festival because 4 musicians are all in 4 different cities. So this concert now is going to take us from Vancouver to LA to Montreal to New York, all together at the same time. And so I just want to be clear about where everybody is. So Gord Gordina is with us here in Vancouver. Neelamjit Dhillon is in LA. Hamin Honari is in Montreal. And Hidayat Honari is in New York. And together they are Sangha.
And here they are now from all those 4 cities, Sangha. I just did the same thing. I just spoke while my mic was muted. Oh, there you go. I knew that was going to happen at some point in the evening. I'm Michelle Elliott with CBC Vancouver. You are with Tributaries, and this is an evening of musical performances to celebrate Indian Summer Festival's 10th anniversary. And we're so glad to be celebrating with you. Thank you for sending your comments into us. Let's go through some of them now. Hussein Jan Muhammad is on YouTube and he writes, Sangha, love this, especially the moments where you all pause at the same time, really makes it feel like it's happening in real time. Love it. Healing. Urban Inuk on YouTube writes, wow, this is an incredible lineup. Thanks so much for bringing this to us. Tiffany Ayalik is also on YouTube. This international collab is blowing my mind. This sounds incredible. And Sarah Schneiderman on Zoom writes, thank you for this lovely evening. Congrats, Sirish and Laura. We are listening and eating with 3 generations, Mark and myself, my father and stepmother, and our kids. Everyone is loving the food and the music. What a special and lovely evening. Thank you for all of those. Do keep sending them to us. And the person you have to thank for that lineup is none other than Jarrett Martineau, host of Reclaimed on CBC, who curated this evening for us. How do you feel listening to those comments, Jarrett?
I mean, it's wonderful. I'm so, like I said at the beginning of the show tonight, I was just so excited to share this music with everyone. And I've had the great fortune of having an opportunity to collaborate with Indian Summer over the last couple of years in curating events like this that bring in voices and perspectives from all over the place. And to see in exactly the way that we're seeing tonight, all of that come together in this wonderfully sonorous way is just, yeah, it's beautiful.
And you talked about this a little bit earlier, but there has been this wonderful arc to it. And to sit here, I don't know if you planned all of this, but to sit here and watch the sun go down as I'm listening to the music, it's such an experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, the even better version, of course, would be us all sitting on the same rooftop watching the performances happen. But in a way, part of the beauty of what we're able to do tonight that we wouldn't be in that situation is to have these performances beamed into us from all over the place. So I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah, and you talked about, you know, finding ways to innovate when it comes to musical performances because of the time that we're in. This absolutely is a great example.
Totally. And full credit to the artists. I mean, they're the ones who have been able to make this work under these very difficult conditions. So yeah, it's wonderful.
That's called perseverance for sure. Now talk about instruments. Our next guest certainly has quite a voice for an instrument.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, none other than the daughter of Bobby McFerrin, one of several of Bobby McFerrin's children who are all involved with music and of course come down through that genealogy of sound and of inspiration and of spirit, carrying that energy forward. And Madison is an incredible artist in her own right and someone whose music I've been following for the last couple of years and have been super excited about. And she does an incredible, dexterous, you know, spirited performance with many facets, using mostly just her voice and some backing vocals and backing tracks. And she's been out on the road. She's been traveling all over the US and was gracious enough with us to be able to find some time in the middle of her epic adventures, crisscrossing the country south of ours, to find some time to put together a set for us tonight. And so I've been so glad that she was able to do that.
I'm so looking forward to this. Here now, Madison McFerrin.
Hey everybody, I'm Madison McFerrin. Thank you so much for being here with me for the Indian Summer Festival. I'm coming to you live from St. Paul, Minnesota. My boyfriend and I, we took a road trip from New York to San Francisco, and we are heading back to New York now. We got to see some really beautiful places in this country, and I'm really grateful to have had not just that opportunity, but this opportunity to be here with you guys. The theme of this Indian Summer Festival is the river of language, and having traveled in these last few days, these last few weeks, it was really beautiful just to experience the human ecosystem that we all embody. And with COVID and everything that's happening, I think that now more than ever, we are acknowledging how connected we are. And I'm really grateful for that because it is long overdue. I'm gonna sing some stuff. I'm gonna sing some old stuff, some new stuff, and we are all going to be here together. This first one is the single off of my latest EP, You and I, and it's called Try.
Try and listen, 'cause I might not know what to say. Selfishly I'm worried you might run and hide. Selflessly I'm learning I hold on to no sacrifice comes without mistakes, and we could fly. Take a leap of faith, it's time to decide. Try. But at least I'm living unprepared to walk away. I won't let the same thing stop us every time. But why is it that changing feels like a goodbye? No sacrifice comes without mistakes. We could fly. Take a leap of faith. Look inside. Oh, don't you hesitate. We should fly. Take a leap of faith, it's time to decide. Try. 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 What is it you're waiting for? It's time to open up your eyes and see. See, you are what you're waiting for. Just open up your eyes, it's time to see. What is it you're waiting for? It's time to open up your eyes and see. You are what you're waiting for. Just open up your eyes, it's time to see. It's time to It's time to see.
That was Try off of my last EP, You and I. My big brother Taylor McFerrin, he produced that beat. You should check it out. This next song comes off of my sophomore EP, Finding Foundations, Volume Duh. And I wrote it after Alton Sterling and Philando Castile were murdered by the police. And unfortunately, this song is incredibly relevant. And being here in the Twin Cities where George Floyd was murdered and Philando Castile, it's been really heavy. I used to live here when I was in Minneapolis, actually, when I was in elementary school. And so feeling this collective pain from this city that I love, and how, it has really sparked a global conversation that we've all needed to be a part of. And so I want to sing this song for everyone that's been affected by police violence, Breonna Taylor, whose murderers have still not been arrested, George Floyd, Philando Castile, Sandra Bland. It was just the anniversary of her death a couple days ago. And I'm gonna do this one completely a cappella, not even with the loops, because it's near and dear. This one is called Can You See? Where are we going now? I am not sure I want to follow your lead, your lead. You see, justice, how absurd that a single word can go unheard of. In places with faces like mine, they say, stop, step back, hands up, look down. But that won't keep you out the ground, the ground. Wounded for what we've earned, yet you wonder why we want to end this war, this war. Will you ever learn to observe us as humans, instead of just stop, step back, hands up, look down. But that won't keep you out the ground, the ground. They say you better stop, step back, hands up, look down, look down. But that won't keep you out the ground, no. That won't keep you out the ground, the ground. That won't keep you out the ground, no. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, but so proudly you hail while we're all out here screaming, 'cause we're all out here screaming, screaming, while we're all out here screaming, we're all out here, oh, we're all out here screaming, screaming, oh, screaming, screaming. Black Lives Matter, y'all. I'm so grateful that we are having a conversation in which it feels like we do matter. So make sure that you reach out to your people, that you see us, and do what you can to fight to be an anti-racist in this country. Once again, my name is Madison McFerrin. We are here in St. Paul, Minnesota, socially distancing, and this is the Indian Summer Festival. One thing that I learned while driving cross-country was, first of all, this country is incredibly beautiful. We don't give it enough credit. But at the same time, there are so many cultures and people who were completely wiped out because of greed, and they deserve to have their land because they took care of this land and they acknowledged how we are all part of this ecosystem. And I think that we should all do what we can to make sure that the people who were here, the people who helped build this country, that we are all given a fair share of the abundance that America has provided. We are all part of this collective ecosystem, and we should all honor ourselves and honor, community, which particularly now in COVID, we are all in this together. Please take care of one another. Wear your masks. Again, this is Madison McFerrin. I've got one more for you guys. This is off of my last EP, You and I. If you've been following me from my first EP, Finding Foundations, Volume there was a song on there called Fallen Remix, and a lot of people were curious as to why it was the remix. I actually wrote that song a while ago and knew that I wanted production with it, and I knew that I wanted my big brother Taylor to produce it, and so I came up with an a cappella version after the fact, and so that is why it was the remix. And then on You and I, this is no longer the remix. This is how it's supposed to sound. The other one is how it's supposed to sound. But thank you guys again so much for being here. Let's get it poppin'.
I'm falling for you, for you. And you're falling for me too. See you walking to my door, what more could you be asking for? I thought you said you needed some more time. Figured when you walked away, the moment I told you to stay, that would be the last time I crossed your mind. But you say you want me back, and as a matter of fact, I could say I feel the same way too. Still too hesitant to say the things that you told me today. You said I'm falling for you. I've never been upon this, cause still waiting for the time to see a sign. Plus the way you look at me couldn't possibly compete with the way that I must look at you. But it doesn't matter, cause you say that you're falling in love, and I can say I'm falling too. For you.
Thank you guys so much. Again, my name is Madison McFerrin. You are watching the Indian Summer Festival. I'm coming to you live from St. Paul, Minnesota. And I'm so grateful that you guys could be here with me. If you want to follow up with me, you can subscribe to my Patreon. You can also buy music off of Bandcamp. Right now, it is so important to support your favorite artists on Bandcamp because that is where we can actually reap the benefits of the music that we make. Streaming is cool, but in times like these, it's really important to support the people that you care about. And thank you guys so much for caring enough about myself and or Indian Summer Festival to tune in and be here with us together. I love you guys. Again, my name's Madison McFerrin. Thank you so much.
Madison McFerrin, what a stirring performance to close. We really appreciate all of your joining us for Tributaries. Thank you for all your comments as well. Here are some now. Spring Gillard writes on Zoom, by far and away the highlight of my COVID time. The food was amazing, and now this music transporting. Thank you. Fariel Priani on Zoom writes, penultimate experiences, connected musical experiences, and out of this world regional food. Inaya Zahir writes, congratulations on celebrating 10 glorious years. I hope you continue to reign for at least another 10 years. And great performance, Sangha. Inukshuk McKay is on YouTube and writes, so missing summer evenings of live music. This is giving me so much life right now. Thank you. I love that. And Leticia Sanchez is on Facebook. Thank you for showcasing the beauty of Indian culture and for producing such a great show. Greetings from the Vancouver Asian Heritage Month Society. Fantastic support. Thank you very much for all of your comments. It's been great to have you watching along with us. Jarrett Martineau is with me, curated this musical experience for us. Jarrett, I almost feel like I understand why Tributaries was a name. So many emotions this evening from all these artists. Like it feels like they were tributaries of this one thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, that's was the feeling that I felt when I was watching it, and I hope that everybody else felt too, was just being carried along by the sounds, carried along by the songs, and what a beautiful way to finish with Madison McFerrin.
Certainly how I felt as well. Thank you so much for this.
Absolute pleasure.
It's been great to be with you. Jarrett Martineau, host of CBC's Reclaimed. That brings us to the end of Tributaries. Thank you to all of you for joining us. If you've been with us on YouTube and on Facebook, have a great night. Thanks for being with us. And those of you who are in the Zoom room, get ready to party some more. You're in for a real treat with DJs Lil India and MC Horsepowar. They join us now for a sneak preview. Hi. There. I see you.
Hi, how's it going?
You look all set up and fantastic. I am so excited to hear this set.
Thank you. We're super excited to be here. It's a beautiful view. It is a gorgeous day.
You've got
and we're ready to take it away.
Yeah. And so have you worked together before?
Actually, we have. We used to throw this night in Vancouver called Jalouse, where we played a lot of Indian influenced music. And we just continue that girl power. We out here, Lil India, Horsepowar. We love it. We love our city, and we love being Indian and brown and beautiful.
Horsepowar, I have to say, I'm fangirling a little bit. I love your stuff.
Thank you.
Tell me about where rapping has taken you in your career.
Pardon?
Tell me about where rapping has taken you in your career.
Oh, rapping is taking me in the position of just feeling super liberated to just speak my truth. And as people are familiar, as a South Asian woman, that is not entirely truthful to the past generations. So for me to be able to feel confident enough to get up on stage and speak my truth is just something in itself that is very rewarding. But rapping is taking me all around the world, and I'm having fun and I'm making money. So it's great.
I also understand you love food. You hosted a show called the Curry Shop.
Yes, the Curry Shop was amazing. I was in New York. We shot 6 episodes. You can check it out on YouTube now if you type in First We Feast Curry Shop. And it was just such a blessing that every day I got to go to work and eat 3 meals. And
Amazing
that's such
meals.
a privilege.
I saw the episode with the comedian Joe Coy as well, so I was happy to see the Filipino curry being represented.
Oh yeah, Joe Coy, that episode was so much fun. His energy levels they top mine, and that's a rare occurrence. So that was memorable.
And Lil India, to you now, tell me about your roots in DJing.
We've been me and my cousin is actually living in London right now, but we've been DJing for probably about 10 years now. We started playing R&B, hip hop, and just slowly moved to Indian music.
Yeah, what's it like to fuse those all together?
Fuse them all together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we started throwing this party in Gastown called Jalouse, and it's just, it's been great.
I can't wait to hear your set. I'm getting ready to get up and dance myself. Lil India and Horsepowar, they're going to be throwing it down on the dance floor in just a minute. Have a good night to everyone on YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for joining us. And everyone in the Zoom room, do clear your furniture in the living room, on your deck or patio, wherever you may be, and get ready to dance together or slash apart. I'm Michelle Elliott. We'll see you in a minute.